Good morning. Good morning to all of you that send me these amazing wishes. It must, I will say, the most transformative time of my life. And it hits me. It hits me deep to the core of my being. It's most powerful transformation. Yes, here I am in the garden. And I want to share with you. I want to share with you my pain. And I want to share with you my epiphany. I want to share with you in the most difficult, challenging times. There's some incredible present there. And here I am in front of you. I'm raw, I'm open, I'm vulnerable in my pain, but in my pain, in my sorrow. As I take a breath in and breath out, here I am. I'm finding most incredible present that this life is. And here I am in the garden in the spring. And I had so much love coming away. I felt the ripple effect from around the world. I felt that you've touched me, each one of you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you personally, because it's time to transform how we feel about that. Yes, it's painful. It hurts like hell. It hurts. It hurts immensely. Yet, as I rest in my pain, as I rest in this human emotion that we're given for a reason, I find something magical. Something magical. And yes, I've heard and I've read, I'm sorry for your loss. And I went deep. And this morning, I'm in the garden and I feel him in every little bloom. Something cracked open. And in this pain, I could feel him in the bloom, in the birds, in the breath of life. I can feel him in every one of you, because when we come here, we touch people with our presence, and we leave pieces of ourselves. And I've been talking about transformation, and I've been talking to myself. And the tears of sorrow and the tears of immense joy that life is not to hurt us. Death is not to hurt us. Because now I know with my heart that as we go, we dissolve and we are in everything. Because I can feel him. I can feel him in this blooming flower. Look at how precious it is. How creation gave us everything to live most extraordinary life. And this has been all my life, all my teachings. This is what I've been saying over and over, that transformation, it's to take these raw experiences, to take them and to distill the essence, our essence. And I want to share my pain, yet I want to share so much more. It's epiphany, it's a feeling, it's a things that we say, and then they hit us, the words hit us deeply. And then as I was walking the spiral, as I was walking and seeing each and every bloom, I love you all, and we never never lose anyone. We never lose anyone because you're going back to source. And source, it's everything, in everyone, in every one of you. I see my son. In every word you say, he's living through all of the people that he has touched. And I want, and these messages to my son's friends that are grieving and in deep pain. I want to assure you, as his mom, he's not gone. He's in everything, in the bloom. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and feel existence. He's more intimate. He's more intimate. He's back to source, integrating, and I could feel his essence. I could feel his essence. And 6 years ago, my brother transitioned and he prepared me. And I planted this peach tree. And it blooms each year and remind me of his essence. And this is where I'm gonna put today this little magical wishes that I have put in so many of you. Today is the day I'm gonna tie it on this tree, because we never go, and our biggest fear it's that we will be lost and this will be disappear. But yet the paradox that we are, we disappear so we can come in everything and everyone, because I've been talking that we are pushed from inside out. We hold the whole creation within ourselves. And now I know with my whole being what I've been talking about. And I feel it. I feel his presence, and it fills me with so much joy to know, yes, to know that existence will never cease to exist. And it's coming and going, and in this movement of creation, it's in the every single breath of life we take, we can find joy in every blooming of a flower, in every, it's so much beauty around. And the pain and the sorrow, it's like only a door. And I refuse to be stuck there. I refuse to be paralyzed. Because I ask what Kristian will want from me. And he was my teacher of how to be in the fullness of the joyous. And his laughter, I can hear his laughter. I don't need to feel sorry for. I feel blessed. And it sounds, by the old, it sounds that I should be in absolute despair. And yes, in this absolute despair, I was, and I move, and I go deeper and deeper, and just behind the despair, just behind the sadness, and they are not there to hurt us, they are there to help us. I'm finding the fullness of life, and this is, thank you. Yes, it's beautiful, it's what we decided, because I have a guidance. If a thought hurts me, if a thought makes me feel contracted, it's not true. It's simply not true. And here we are in the birth of new humanity. And this is the gift that I have received. I'm feeling, and I'm going to be receiving it more and more as I go deeper. And yes, I'm going to cry. And yes, it's going to hurt. And it physically hurts like hell. But through the wound, through the pain that we come through the wound. And through the womb we come. And as we go in this pain, we just do not need to stuck there. Or if you choose, you can. I don't want to be there. I want, and it's Kristian actually. It's Kristian. He's talking through me right now. We had many conversations about that and life and what it is about. And he taught me with his presence. He didn't use much words as all his friends knew. He just thought with his presence. He's amazing, beautiful. Was he perfect? Absolutely not. He was full of shit. He hurt many people, yet he was magical. He was absolutely magical like all of us. And he brought so much joy to so many people. And I'm here. I'm hearing his voice within me. What will Kristian do now? What will Kristian do? Kristian is gonna have the biggest party, and he wants me to celebrate life, because this is what we came here to celebrate, because it's inevitable. We are all gonna die. And here I am. I want to transform the belief of what dying means. Dying is not to hurt us. Dying is the biggest transformer. Only when you think you lose someone, only when you think you're separated, only when you think you take it as pain and punishment, but it's not. That is here to transform us. That is here to show us to live to the fullness. And I have said, I have heard so many words about, but this is here I am. And it's become existential for me. I could feel it. And I want to assure you, yes, it hurts, but I'm willing to go to the depth of my pain. I'm willing to surrender and give a space to be expressed. And as it's expressed, we don't need to suppress any pain. But if you need to scream, you scream. If you need to roar, you roar. No regrets. Absolutely no regrets. All of you, my sweethearts that I have talked with you for the last couple of days, and you cry, and you thought you could help him, or you thought you can do something. Please, please, stop it. He never wants to be helped. We don't need help. We need to be loved. Only loved. Loved to the fullness. Accept to the fullness. This is all we need, to be loved. Door. That is the door to life. It's a door to life. And I feel your beautiful words from all of you. And this is my teachings now becomes existential. Everything is existential, and I've been talking that it's a time of powerful transformation, and it hits us, each one of us, in a very personal. What more personal can be? What more personal? Yeah. He said, Carrie, yeah, I did it my way. He did it Kristian's way. No regrets. Just take his essence, takes his joy, his laughter, and you are carrying it. I want to give you hugs to all of you and each one of you. I will see my son. I will see existence, because existence is one with many different expressions, but it's one, and this is what truly oneness means. Oneness means that every person, we have experienced their presence. We experience our own presence within their own presence, and just take the best of it. And this is distilling the essence of one's life, to take the essence and the beauty and It's so much benevolence. It's this existence. It's not crude. Creation is not dumb. Creation is most benevolent, most loving. And I can feel Kristian's loving embrace through all of you. Peter, his best friend, that they grew up together. I love you, my sweet boy. You are gonna carry him. Somebody told me, be strong. I don't want to be strong. I want to be real. I don't want to be strong. I'm real. And this is, I have been teaching this, the fullness, the full range as the heartbeat. And this is what Kristian taught me. He lived on the edge, moment to moment. He taught me to live in the moment, in the very moment. In the fullness, it's where we experience breath in and breath out. In the fullness to the deepest sadness. And only from the deepest sadness we can experience the highest joy. And the pain, it's not there to hurt us. If you just breathe, this is my message to you. If you just take a deep breath and let the pain takes you, just surrender to pain. You will feel it. You will feel, and you make the space for the pain. And as it moves you, it's gonna take you. It's existential. Yes. Your sons now, each son you have, each daughter. I really felt that they're all my children. We all carry. We don't have personal children. This is for me. This is my message. All children are our children, our expressions of who we are. And this is what it really means, what I've been saying, because it's first words, and then it hits us as experience. And it's most incredible presence that we never lose anyone. We never lose anyone as we touch one person, as we experience their presence. This is parts of us that we integrated. And he came out of me and he came back to me in full force as a spring. And it's so full, it's so full, it's full of emotion. I've been crying, I've been laughing. I went through my anger. I went to a deep rage. And then I surrendered to that. I surrendered to this feeling. I surrendered to that emotion I fully feel. And how the words, losing a child, have trapped us in this pain even deeper. We are not losing anyone. Yes, thank you. Thank you, all of you. You have helped me, all his friends. I've created a page for him. Celebration of life, Kristian's way. Yes, this is what he wanted. This is what, absolutely. And he's laughing his ass. And I saw him playing cards with his angel. And I felt it. He's more intimate with all of us than ever, in every breath, in every flower, in every bird, in all of you. And there's some sweetness in this pain, because we are all crying for ourselves. We're crying for ourselves, and our experience with that, looking that in the eyes, and it's still, I have to go and see him physically. His body has not been released yet. I have to face this moment and have a real closure. And but I know now more than ever that he's giving me most incredible present ever. With breath in, we come into this world, and you have heard me saying it again and again. And breath out, we go out of this world. On the release, on the rest. It's a rest. And it's a resting place. It's where we find, where we dissolve in pieces and we rest. In the rest, it's the release. Breath in, we come into this world with a cry, and then there's a pause, and this is the whole spiral. It have told me this: breath in, spiral in, and in the pause, and then breath out, and in the pause where the whole life happen. And we used to play a game with Kristian from very little. I would tell him, and we used to play this game. One side is the God, another side is the devil. One side is the goodness, another side is the badness or whatever. One side, it's life, one side is death. And we'll play this game, and when he did something naughty, he will come and he will say, Mom, I did something bad. And he will slap himself, and we will laugh. What is dark and what is evil? It's but that edge of where we can feel the fullness on the edge of life, on the edge of death. It's where we can experience the fullness, and we all have experienced that on the edge with the adrenaline rush. And this is where Kristian lived all his life, all this physical 3D life, because he's integrated back to creation. He's integrated back into the flowers, into the bird, into all existence, integrated. And this is what it means that we are immortal. This is what it means that we are eternal. We come back and back. Yes. He's here with me, and I feel part of him. It pushed me from within to make this video. Part of him, it just talks through me right now to tell you, all of you, that you love him and you mourn for him or suffer. Please do not suffer. Just do it Kristian way. Do it Kristian way. Do what Kristian will do. Huh? And as I've been saying, that all of you are me, and I'm you, and you are me, and I want to share this moment with you in the garden. And it's most painful and it's most joyful in the same time, where I was ready. I feel blessed that I can receive this, his presence, his gift, his most precious gift, his most precious essence. And I'm gonna show you the garden where I'm gonna find him. And I walked the garden, and I thought it came, I will find you in the blooming flower. I will find you I will hear you in the sound of the birds. I will feel you as the earth. I will feel your emotion through the water. And this garden, it's this garden has become my sanctuary. And yes, I know it's through him it's kind of a legacy. I don't know even what to say it, but I refuse, as Kristian, refuse to be sad for long. And this is joy can be experienced, and this is what to really be alive, to face That is our biggest friend. That needs to be a revision, because how we see that for ourselves, for our own personal self, what is our relationship to source, direct relationship. And it's time. It's time for new humanity that is born, that is being born, and we are awakening to see that there's not that, but transformation, it's transition. It's how Lori, she put amazing poem. It's somebody received him from the other side. There were so many people to receive him. So many people were waiting for him, and we are all going to be received one by one. We're going to be received with so much love. It's what we're making here. It's time to reshape and rephrase the world. What that means, it's to be fully alive. It's not there to hurt us. And I have so many epiphany to share with you as I go. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your love, all your incredible support, all your words and energy. And I feel you, and I choose to see Kristian in each and every one of you. Reach out if you need. All Kristian's friends, please reach out. I want to give hug to you all and tell you from Kristian how much he loved you, all of you. Just do it Kristian way. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to moan, I'm going to go back and back to the hurt and back again, and I'm going to go deeper and deeper. Yet I have found that space that he's never gone. He will never be gone, because we're never gone anywhere. There's no gone anywhere. It's right here, everything. The whole existence is happening right here. But we need to have a different eyes, because it's the transformation of energy. Energy just go from one form to another form. And the energy game that I've been putting out, we are energy being in the energy world. And now his energy is integrated into the oneness that we are. And this is what I felt with my heart, with my entire being, what it means to be one. One with creation, one with the source, one with everything, one of all of you. It's time. It's time to awaken. Yes, as mother, I can say this. And there's no right or wrong way to grieve here. There are no rules. This is my way. This is Kristian's way. Thank you. Thank you for receiving me. Thank you for allowing me to share my life, my son. And I will go and elevate it even more. He put me through the most incredible challenges, blessings, and I will say it many times, he was my biggest teacher. And long time ago, I did a powerful healing session with him, and we both agree soul to soul, from soul to another soul, because he was a part of my soul. And beyond mother, even beyond mother. Soul to soul. We never lose anyone. We never lose anyone, because they live more intimate. And all we need to do is to open. And the pain, actually what it does, it cracks us open. Cracks us open. But not to hurt us. Not to hurt us, but to see what this reality really means, to see what is to be a human being, the full range. I will read later on your comments. I'm overwhelmed, and I just wanted to say hello from Kristian. What will Kristian do? And you know, all of you that knew him, you will know what Kristian will do. Just hold that essence. If you knew him and if you're struggling or you're suffering, hold your essence. Oh, come, I'm going to give you the biggest hug from Kristian. I love you, all of you. And today he's daffodil, tomorrow he's gonna be something else. Bloom after bloom, we're blooming. Bloom after bloom. I hold you. I hold you and I love you. And do not feel sorry for me. Please. I've been ready. I've been ready for a long time. Nothing can happen to us if we're not ready. Nothing. Because life happened from us to us. And I will do more videos as I go. And I will share. I will share with you. Thank you for receiving me. I love you. Kristian's way.